Y'all come on into Miss Dana's kitchen. I want you. Hey everybody, I'm so glad that you joined me today because we have got an old staple in the Cajun world, jambalaya. And it is fun and easy to make, and it's a great dish to bring somewhere because it feeds a lot of people. So this is what I'm doing already. I have rendered the sausage. We have some andouille sausage and actually some turkey sausage because I think the blend of them does really well. You render it in your pan just to kind of, I don't know, get it going.
What does render mean?
Okay, that's a good question. It means just kind of fried up a little bit, and so the fat comes out of it, and then you have delicious flavoring, and somehow I think it makes the sausage taste better. I do that whenever I'm cooking gumbo or really anything with sausage. I usually render it a little bit in the pan that I'm going to cook in.
Okay, so just brown the sausage.
Just brown the sausage, right? I should have just said that in the beginning, huh?
No, it's fancier. Rendering. Really
Okay.
fancier.
Oh, yeah. For some of the words I haven't known or I couldn't remember, this makes up for it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and so what I have are the veggies, and I've got a little thing. I'm going to show you what veggies we use. The Trinity, onion, bell peppers, and celery. And I included a little bit of celery leaf. You know, that's got lots of flavor. And so while I tell you about all the ingredients, I'm just going to let this cook down. And it'll cook for about 5 minutes or 6 minutes. All you need it to do is just to cook down just a little bit before you add everything else. So what we're going to do is add our chicken bouillon cubes, chicken broth, 4 cups of chicken broth, 1 cup of water, 2 cups of rice. This is supreme rice from Louisiana. And these are the veggies that we used. Actually, I didn't put my onion on there, but anyway, I used a red and yellow bell pepper and some celery, and I included the leaves so you can remember how much flavor those have in it. I just used a Vidalia onion. It's sweet.
One whole onion?
A whole onion, yeah, because actually we're making a lot because we're going to bring this to the firemen today. And so we want to, they'll be hungry. And then green onions to flavor it at the end. So I told y'all that I was going to put that green onion that I cooked 2 weeks ago in water. And this part I had cut like way down. And then this part I had cut about here. So look, it really does work. Oh yeah, I touched it. It's getting too long. See, I'm going to just do like that. And then it'll go again. So you can actually have one little stalk of green onions probably for the spring if you want to. Okay, a couple of things I was going to tell you. I'll tell you as we go too, because I'm just going to bring the pot back over here and add everything, and then we'll let it cook. But these are the shrimp that are going to go in it. And if you get your shrimp and you want to cook them ahead, or if you want to get pre-cooked shrimp for anything, some people just find it easier. It's actually really easy to cook shrimp. You just roast them in the oven for about 8 minutes. But if you don't have time, that's okay. What you do is you take the shrimp, put your seasoning on, and then just kind of rub it in so that they will taste like true Louisiana shrimp, even if you bought them pre-cooked. So I think actually Emerald has a really good frozen shrimp that he sells if you want to look for his. Anything Louisiana products is what we love, like supreme rice. We use Slap Your Mama's Cajun seasoning and Louisiana hot sauce. So here I'm going to go back and you see, oh my gosh, our kitchen's going to smell so good. So this is a little bit hot, but not too bad. See how pretty that is? Mm-hmm. And it just has such good flavor. Okay, so I'll bring it back over here just so y'all can see it better. And what I'm going to do is add everything that we've been talking about. I'm going to add back the sausage. See how pretty that looks in there? Mm. I think I'm gonna go ahead and add the seasonings while I'm right here. So we'll add, She got so excited about this jambalaya and jumping around everywhere. The Holy Ghost getting in there.
Nico ripped off my little holder on the phone.
Oh
So I can't hold on to it.
no! I don't know if y'all can hear, but Nico's in his little walker and playing with all. He loves music, and so he's playing with all the things. Salt and pepper, and the reason I'm adding some black pepper is because I'm using the Cajun seasoning from Slap Your Mama that is the white pepper because I like it both.
How much did you put in there? I missed it.
Yeah, a teaspoon of salt, a half a teaspoon of black pepper. I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of Cajun seasoning. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't help it. You know, I just like to add seasoning. And this recipe is on MissDanaskitchen.com, our website. So just go there and look for jambalaya and you'll see it. Okay, I'm going to add a can of just diced tomatoes. Now, this is kind of an option. Some people don't like tomatoes in their jambalaya, but it does add, you know, like a kind of another little...
I guess it makes it... What size is that one? Makes it kind of Creole-y.
Yeah, it does, because, you know, Creole cooking often adds tomatoes as one of their base things in their dishes. Okay, so there's the tomatoes. We're going to add 4 cups of chicken broth. So we're cooking 2 cups of rice. So we want to make sure that we have 4 cups of chicken broth in here. You know, people, especially in Louisiana, they'll cook this outside on a big open fire, and oh my gosh, y'all, it is so good. So I love celery salt. Celery seed, I'm actually gonna add about half a teaspoon of that. Nico's trying to move around in this little thing. He can walk, but he's having fun because it's got all kind of little music things on it. About a teaspoon of garlic. I think garlic adds a lot to this dish. I'm just going to kind of measure it here. 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Okay. So we'll add our shrimp in. Oh my gosh, y'all, it's gonna be good. And I've got, you know, you can use like 4 chicken breasts. I actually used a chicken, all the parts, because I just honestly thought the firemen would enjoy it because the dark pieces have so much flavoring.
Oh, and then you pour in the rice and this.
And then you pour in the rice and you stir it in. And you know, you need a pot that will hold that rice because now I could add an extra little bit of water here, but I'm not going to add it yet because I want to make sure I have enough room in this pot. Okay, we're going to go back over here. I added my bouillon cubes and now I'm going to put it back on the fire. I'm going to turn it up to high. Let it come to a boil and then turn it down to simmer and let it cook about 20 minutes. And we'll be back to show you what it looks like once it's all done. Hey everybody, so our jambalaya is made. It's ready to go to the firemen, and take a look at this beautiful dish that is so easy to make. So whenever I transport it to them, all I'll do is add a few green onions like I showed you earlier. And it'll add flavor, plus it'll make it pretty. I hope you love this recipe. It's on MissDanaskitchen.com. I hope you enjoy. Bon appetit, y'all. Hey, y'all. I'm so excited to tell you about my new book, Something to Share. All about how wonderful it is to share food around a table with your loved ones. And look at this. My little Nico that I love so much. Go to MissDanaskitchen.com and pick up your copy today. Bon appetit, y'all.